What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I go live daily, drop content daily. We stay very busy on this platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued and interested to know what you all think about these topics that we discuss. And let's get right into this work. As the Green Bay Packers and young standout quarterback Jordan Love have had a bit of a standoff when it comes to these contract negotiations. As it was announced earlier today that Jordan Love will no longer be practicing with let me throw this out there too, y'all. My Green Bay Packers. So it's a funny situation, but just an inside scoop. The Packers GM has said that they are optimistic that they'll get a deal done this week. But Jordan Love will not be practicing with the team until the said deal is done. Now, me personally, I'm a little biased, of course, Green Bay being my team. Jordan Love being one of my favorite players in the league. I've liked this young man since he was at Utah State. And I was happy that we was able to pick him up in 2020 with the 26th pick in the first round draft, as it was, writing on the wall. Aaron Rodgers was coming to his end, and we needed to pick up a formidable quarterback. I thought Jordan Love was a very good pickup. In 2021, 2022, he didn't get a lot of playing time, but did his thing in those years. And last year, of course, had a standout year. Threw for 32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, over 4,000 yards. I believe he had about a 67% completion percentage. So all career highs naturally, but also phenomenal numbers for a first-year starter, taking over for a legendary quarterback of Aaron Rodgers' status. So we are at that point. I think a lot of people have forgotten that Jordan Love had been there in Green Bay for some years behind Aaron Rodgers, again, drafted in 2020. So he sat a couple years watching Aaron, of course, being tutored. And last season was his first year being a full-time starter. Much how things went with Aaron Rodgers some years ago when he was the backup quarterback to Brett Favre for a couple years and then eventually took over the reins of quarterback. But again, I like this. I'm not too worried about it. My Green Bay Packers are infamously known for not just scouting good quarterbacks, drafting good quarterbacks, but also we pay our quarterbacks, man. We do. But I am nervous that, much like during the Aaron Rodgers era, this wasn't such a thing in the Brett Favre era, as far as all of the money going to the quarterback. But in the Aaron Rodgers era, man, we paid Aaron Rodgers a cruise ship worth of money. I believe Aaron got like at least 2 or 3 big deals, mega deals with the Green Bay Packers. And if you all don't know, the trend in the NFL is if you have a high-priced quarterback, you're going to have to be, affordable in the other areas of the game. So with Aaron, we was able to have Jordy Nelson and a couple guys around him, but it eventually kind of gotten to the point where we couldn't put any money on the defense. All of the wide receiver options were drying up because we couldn't pay anybody solely because we was paying Aaron. And nobody wanted to come to Green Bay in free agency in the state as far as the state that the team was in, very much so in the limbo. So paying your quarterback a lot of money does put you in a questionable position as far as filling out the rest of the roster. As Jordan Love is also looking to be the highest paid player. In the article I read, it said highest paid quarterback. But if you're the highest paid quarterback, then you're the highest paid player in this era of the NFL. So he's looking to be the highest paid player in the NFL, surpassing perhaps maybe Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence, who both make, I think, about $55 million a year. Jordan's looking to definitely make at least 50. And I would imagine the Green Bay Packers will try to push him up a couple more dollars. A couple more millions to just ensure he stays put in Green Bay. What else? But yeah, man, I just feel like the situation. I hope it doesn't bite us in the behind later on, as our team is pretty filled out right now. We could use some help on the defense, but we just extended Kenny Clark. And we got a new defensive coordinator as well, so we'll see what comes out of that situation. We also have a nice cast of wide receivers and tight ends, and even running backs. That I would like to keep around. At least 2 or 3 of them. So we'll see how this contract situation shakes out in the future for the Green Bay Packers. But as of right now, I have no qualm with my Packers paying Jordy Nelson, Jordan Love. I'll have no qualm with him being compensated accordingly. But I just hope that, we're able to put some pieces around him, whether that's veterans or whether that's drafting younger talent to come out of the draft and help us instantaneously. I hope that we can fill out our roster and that this whole move doesn't, bite us in the behind. I do like this, though. I do like this a lot. I feel like Jordan Love is the quarterback of the future, of course, for us, but he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league in the near future. What I saw from him last season was spectacular and very impressive. We did flame out against the 49ers, the eventual NFC champions. And so, and I've been meaning to say this. I've been really tough on Jordy Nelson, as I deem the reason why we lost that game was that last interception he threw. I mean, I'm not knocking him, but it was a young man, a young player's mistake. So I couldn't, unlike in the Aaron Rodgers era, oftentimes our defense let us down, just letting other teams' offense walk up the field and, end us off like that. This particular game was on Jordan, so I am a little nervous, going into this, as far as he's still being a young quarterback, as talented as he is. But again, I feel like he's one of the quarterbacks of the future. He's going to be one of the 5 best quarterbacks moving forward in the next 10 years. So, let's pay that man, lock him down, and move forward accordingly. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. Trying to make sure I hit all my notes. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. Please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I go live daily, drop content daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always interested to know what you all have to say about these topics. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.